My name is Bill Rock, and I'm here to explain to you why I love St. Mark's. Perhaps as important as anything to mention is that as a student of history, I was reading the memoirs of a British statesman the first year I was in graduate school, in which he said in his preface, unless you are a highly unusual person, you can probably only do 3 or 4 things in a lifetime and really do them well. And though I took a little time with that, I ultimately ended up deciding that the 3 major things I would concentrate on in my life were family, job or career, and church. And that is the way I have behaved until this point when I'm in my middle 80s. And I have never regretted that decision, because my participation in church has been rewarding in many ways. Over the years, let's say the next 40 years after I became a church member, I did indeed serve on church council off and on for at least 20 of those years. And I was council president for 4 terms during that particular period of time. I found the church to be a home in every sense of the word. First off, I love the Lutheran form of worship. That is to say, not too formal, but not too informal. And the liturgy suits me just fine, although occasionally there are a few chants that I don't sing very well. I love the variety of people that I encountered in St. Mark's congregation, and I have always liked to associate with people from different walks of life and find out what they're doing and how life is going for them. I like the flexibility of interpretation that I found in the congregation, in the sense that we don't all have to believe precisely the same thing in precisely the same way about our faith. Now, of course, there are certain basics that we must accept, but there is also room for individuals to come to their faith in their own way. Finally, church was particularly important to me because it was in that context that I found the greatest number of people who were attempting to live by the values that I thought made life worth living. And seldom do I go home from church after having mingled with a group of very friendly people without feeling grateful about the way so many folks seem to care for me and down deep inside love me, warts and all. I'm Bill Rock, and that's why I love St. Mark's. Thanks be to God.